think maybe when my baby comes, like when they're a little bit older, not older because it's going to be, I mean, they're not going to be that old, but just not like newborn, because I am going to be very particular and just set boundaries with everyone. I just feel like I care about my baby's health and safety, and babies are very sensitive, especially when they're that young. So there will be rules and regulations, and this goes for anyone pregnant. Even my friends that are mothers, and just videos I've watched, a lot of women say establishing your boundaries as a mom, as a new mom with a newborn, is so important, because if people don't respect that, just a lot of things could go wrong. And I'm not afraid to say no. I'm not afraid to set those boundaries. I set boundaries in general, just not even when I wasn't a potential mom. I'm overall just really big on setting boundaries. So it'll be some time before my baby is just here and there. But when that time comes, they're going to be traveling everywhere with me, guys. Like, I cannot wait. I'm going to be that mom that's just like, it's just a random weekend. Let's go to Paris for the weekend. Like, come on. I think that'd be so fun. So exactly, especially when there's a lot of things you don't repeated from your childhood. That's something I think that happened to my mom, but granted, she was a teen mom. So I feel like our family just looked at her more like, you're a kid. You get what I mean? So she said a lot of things she wanted to do, a lot of boundaries. She said things that she said no, no, I don't want her doing this, whatever. Like, my family kind of overstepped, and with the best intentions. Like, they've always shown the most love, given me whatever they could. But I think just as a mom, if other people aren't listening to what you want, it can be frustrating. And it definitely shapes how a lot of things go. How you are with your child when they're younger shapes how they are when they're older. So it's very important. Spending more time with family. I also want to just add in there continuing to get closer to God, because that is something that I do struggle with being consistent with. Like, I definitely pray through good times, through bad times. Like, I don't just pray when I want something. I don't just pray when I'm going through it. I pray to show gratitude. I pray to just vent. You're supposed to just talk to God like that's your best friend. Not when you're in need, just like how you would FaceTime your friend and explain your day. I feel like that's how I try to just talk to God. But I do want to get even better at that. I was going to say maybe going to church more, but I feel like even just watching services, listening to certain podcasts, like different things, is equal to me. I don't think, personally, this could be a debate. I don't want to get too religious, but I personally don't think like you have to go to church in person to be close to God. I think there's so many other ways in your personal life you can do that. Even just what you're listening to, what you're consuming, what you're reading, all of those things. So, yeah. But I'm just going to put continuing to get closer to God. And I feel like when God is just a foundation in your life, in all of your relationships, family, personal, all of those things, career, that just sets the tone for every single thing that you're going to do. I'm out of breath. It's just going to be your mom and single mom in the hospital. I don't know yet. I have to think about all those things. But I just made my birth plan the other day. But I'm calling it birth. I didn't call it birth plan. I think I just put like birth wishes, because I know not everything you can control. But I do have a very strict. I'm going to try to not get an epidural. Unless I'm in the moment, guys, and I'm just like, I can't do this. But I feel like it's all about your mental. And I'm working with a doula as well, who is really I'm about to go to some classes for hypnobirthing. Is that what it's called? It's really just how you breathe is what I've been told. Like, how you breathe can determine if you rip, can just determine your delivery process. Also, just being active. I started my Pilates journey again, so I think that's really going to help me. I just ordered a little yoga ball. There's just a lot of different things I'm trying to do. I'm about to start eating dates every day. Well, it might be a little too soon, but that is something I want to do. I don't want to get into all that because I don't know all the logistics, but they say if you eat dates and drink like raspberry leaf tea, that it helps. I don't know if it does, but it doesn't hurt to try it. Oh, okra water. And I actually like dates. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of them, but I like them. They're good. I can eat dates by themselves, but I am going to make the little Snicker dates. If you've seen it, went viral on TikTok. You put peanut butter, drizzled chocolate, you put it in the freezer, and it tastes like little Snickers, but it's healthier. Can we get a what I eat in a day? I could do that, but a realistic what I eat in a day, y'all are going to be very surprised because I'm not being healthy right now. I'm not. If I want to eat In-N-Out 3 days in a row, I'm going to eat In-N-Out 3 days in a row. I'm just trying to stay physically active. I'm very much a busybody right now. Like, at the beginning, I was sick in the bed, didn't do anything. I thought I was going to die. Like, I was going through it. And now I'm in such a good place mentally, physically. I just feel active. I get up early. I've been going to bed early and just getting a lot done in the days. And I also told myself to stop pushing myself because a constant thing in my head is just like, you have limited time, you know? So get everything you need to get done. Just even with my house. Thank you, Leaky, for the gifted or for the sub. Thank you to everyone that I haven't mentioned, y'all. You guys know I'm in my yapping session. But yeah, and then I was staying up to like 5 a.m. just getting the house together, doing things. And my mom was like, you need to stop doing that. Like, it's okay to just spend a couple hours a day getting the house together and then go to sleep at a good time, because I was just draining myself and getting burnt out. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not forcing it. I'm not staying up till 5 a.m. anymore because I need all the sleep I can get, because I'm soon not going to be able to. So yeah, part of my birth plan, I'll read y'all just the beginning of it. I'm not going to get into the deeper stuff, but because we're not here to debate. But let me just see, because someone just said music, and that's something I have on my birth plan wish list. So I put my preferred plan, labor environments. I'm going to bring my own linen, my own hospital gowns, because I heard that the linens they provide, the pillows they provide are just not it. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm in a hospital and all gross. Like, I want to feel comfy. So I'm bringing all that. I put dimmed lighting. I want like a little, you know, those little star projectors that you put on the floor and it's like all the lights and stars. I want that. Definitely dim lighting either way. I'm going to make a music playlist of just like calming music, sounds, good vibes, or have a sound machine, whatever. So yeah, that's all I'll tell y'all. Everything else is going to be very debatable because it's getting into like delivery and medications and all that. So yeah, but I went over this with my doctor and she has to like write notes and get back to me. But I've done extensive research. So I'm just constantly doing research, weighing out things I want to do. I'm constantly reading books about stuff. One thing I can't wait is for my after birth meal. I already told my man, I was like, I want sushi, preferably Nobu, but if they can't deliver, I'm fine with whatever, as long as it's good. You ever seen those videos where they have like a boat of sushi? It doesn't necessarily have to be a boat, but I just want really good sushi. I'm craving yellowtail with jalapeno. Like, I just want, my mouth is watering thinking about it, y'all. I can't wait. Can't wait to eat that. Just raw, good sushi. Can't wait. Yeah, they say not to eat sushi while you're pregnant. I do have a book that talks about all the do's and don'ts of being pregnant and what's debatable, what there's science behind, and I didn't get to finish reading it. A lot of things are debatable. At the end of the day, people do some crazy shit while they're pregnant and things turn out fine. I'm just not trying to take those chances, so try to limit myself to what they tell you as much as I can, even with like caffeine and all that. I haven't really I haven't really had a lot of coffee or matcha this pregnancy. Like before, I was on a matcha kick. I made matcha every day, and then when I got pregnant, I just didn't crave it like that. Today, I randomly got a craving for matcha out of nowhere. I was in the area of Community Goods, which you guys know, if you live in LA, it's a hyped up place that's worth the hype, but they have amazing matcha. Oh my gosh. And I don't live close to there, so I had to go to that area because I went to this showroom to get clothes for something. And I was like, let me stop by so I could have a good little matcha on my way home. That line, I went to both locations. There's 2 locations. Both lines were wrapped around the block. And it was a Monday, mind you, Monday early afternoon. I said, yeah, I'm not going there. So then I was so sad because that was just something I was craving so bad. So then I just DoorDashed. Luckily, Lala Land, you guys know Lala Land, which, Lala Land, I wish I would have thought of that. By the way, Lala Land, if you're watching, or if you see this clip, I would love to collab, so we should talk business. Okay, I'm manifesting it. Anyways, I don't know how, because I don't even live near one of those, but I was able to get it DoorDashed, and I ordered the banana matcha from there. It was delicious. It definitely satisfied the craving that I had. So, anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. They say not to drink a lot of caffeine, and certain things are like to limit your caffeine intake, I think, to like 1 cup a day, whatever. I barely do that. I try to only drink caffeine, coffee or matcha, whatever, when I really feel like I need it. So I think I've been doing pretty good with all the rules.